side. It's day 56 and we are still pounding away like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, we are. Tonight, we've got a little bam of this. Oh, a sassy power of this.
Are you pissed yet?
No.
No? Why not? There's wine from a bag.
Yay! Plus a massive kaboom.
Not listening.
Sting again.
Hazel literally like 5 minutes.
The buzz task is back! Yay! OK, it's meet the panel time. OK, so Australia may have struggled in the Ashes, but our next guest... is one Aussie who always bowls us over. It's the legendary Mark Little. It feels like a long time since our next guest was in the house, but she was always going to be hard to get. We will always be on her side, boob. It's Sally Axel. And last but not least, my final guest.
Boo.
hold on.
Turning already against you.
Bellend, boring, and knobhead are just some of the words he's used to describe this year's housemates on Saturday night. It's Ian Lee.
Very tough, yeah.
Let's crack on with tonight's show. With the house still very much split, there is only one thing to do, and that's battle it out in the form of chat. Tonight. OK, so last night we saw the house versus Charlie, but tonight it was a slightly different story. I think you'll imagine they turned very, very quickly. Ian, how can 24 hours make such an impact, do you think?
I think they realised that once it had calmed down, that Hazel had been doing a lot of stirring, and it was horrible. It was so horrible. Poor Charlie. She may have done a few things wrong. I couldn't quite work out why she was getting that much venom. I felt so sorry for her. She's turned it around because... she's a nice person. You know, she's a little bit sappy, but she's a nice person, and people realise that they've gone a bit too far.
She seems quite needy. Sally, you've been in there with her. What did you make of it?
I think they're both as bad as each other. Hazel being the manipulator and Charlie just being a attention-seeking little girl who needs to... Do you know, Charlie is nice, but she needs the attention. That's why it was better when her mum was in there, so she could feed her ego all the time. But Hazel is just... I think she's manipulative, bitch.
OK, listen, we are always accused of being anti-Hazel on this show. Please tell me there is a Hazel fan in the audience.
Oh, my God. One. You gotta love a strong, independent woman. I love her. She sees what she wants. She goes for it. She
someone
gets
else's
it,
boyfriend.
and she will. Rewrite the door. But she done no worse than what Charlie's done with the other two guys. She led them on. She's as bad as each other. Hazel is a strong and independent woman. She goes for what she wants. She gets it, and I hope she stays in the house.
They're all these weak shows. They're good, aren't they?
Mark.
Emma.
Charlie and Hazel's friendship, is it ever going to get back on track to you?
No. I think that's what they say, BFF off. No, never, ever. Because poor old Charlie, I think she's quite impressionable. She can only go what other people are thinking, and it wasn't until her mate got in the dining room and she went, oh, that's right, I don't like Hazel. And that's how she'll be now, so no.
OK.
Whether it was a friendship, but it's certainly not even a fake one now.
OK, so Hazel said tonight that you can't be best friends with someone after 2 months. Sally, are you still in touch with Wolfie?
She's been with me all weekend. I've been at Tattoo Convention with my daughter.
We've all just Saturday?
Yeah, we've been hanging out on at Manchester Tattoo Convention together.
Has she been teaching your daughter how to do massive flems on the floor? Big Wolfie greenies.
You know what, she did teach my daughter how to do the rock sign, so that was pretty cool. But
cool.
yeah, she's just like doing that. But no, we've had a lovely fun weekend with her and her girlfriend, so...
OK. Well, so you can make best friends in a week, maybe?
No, you know what? You know, you can't make best friends, but you can make, you know, there's when there's nice people, you're attracted to nice people, and I think she is a lovely girl, no matter what people think, she's lovely.
OK.
So, and I'm quite loyal people.
I can't believe I'm going to ask you this question, but if you were in the house, who would be your best friend?
I would have a toss-up between Charlie and Sophie. But my best friend... No, my best... I would say Dexter. I think Dexter... Because...
I quite like him now as well.
I thought he'd handled the whole Charlie Hazel thing brilliantly. I thought he was... I'm going to go and speak to Hazel and find out what's being said about, you know... And he's got a white jacket. He's got a white jacket.
When he says he wants peace and tranquility, that's what got me.
He went all Dalai Lama.
Tranquility.
We're going to talk about that in just a little while, but first we saw Sam staying out of it tonight, really, and last night as well, but also offering Gina advice, and I think quite sound advice as well. Mark, is he slowly becoming one of the most powerful housemates in there? I mean, Gina is seeking advice from someone we haven't seen much of.
Yes, and I think now that Callum's gone, the other people got a chance to have a chat to the bloke.
Yeah.
And I think they're all getting a bit surprised, like, when they actually get through what are you actually saying? Oh, yeah, you're actually talking sense. So I think he's surprised them all, and he's coming through as like a bit of a winner.
Callum was like the pup.
Ian, do you think Sam's chat with Gina helped her kind of repair the bridge with Charlie tonight? Because we kind of seen them coming back together again.
It definitely did. We've seen Charlie and Gina hugging, and I think that is primarily because Sam said, look, I think she's having a little bit too much flack from everybody. It was very uncomfortable. He recognised that. And Gina thought, look, if the most boring man in the house is saying that she's having too much flack, then I should probably listen. I should probably listen to Mr. Dull.
Yeah.
You told me you were going to behave tonight.
I lied.
Good boy.
I like it when you lie. Now, Dexter said he didn't want any more bullshit or drama. He just wanted peace and tranquility.
He's a liar.
Billy Bullshitter?
I am sorry, he has got more personalities than Gina has designer clothes. I mean, it's a joke. He's good at
He's
acting.
brilliant.
He's amazing at He's such a good actor, but, like...
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know about good actor. He's proved tonight he's a pretty terrible actor, but bloody brilliant housemate.
He's funny.
He's very popular. He's lovely. He's articulate. He's handsome. He's really clever. I'd be his friend any day. He's very good looking.
I've got to say, as a woman, he's growing on me. More looks every day. With his little Elvis Presley sunglasses on, his ruffled hair. I thought he looked quite cute. Shall I move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Still to come, in chronological order, we've got a welcome back, an exclusive clip, Body Talk with Dame Judy Jones. And a very special insight into how this lot get on the show. God only knows. But it's almost that time where the housemates face another eviction on Friday. Who do you want to pack their bags and
So here we are in the Bit on the Side studio with that girl who married the short one from McFly doing yet another one of her infamous welcome backs. The audience look mostly drunk or high on drugs. And it's usually at this point where Emma lets everyone know how pleased she is that humanitarian and broadcaster and Callum lover Ian Lee is on the panel tonight. This could be one of the greatest starts to the show ever. Over to you, Emma.
We have given you 136 exclusives to this series. 136. So what's one more between presenter and viewer? Check this out. This is the shopping task. It's already started, and Gina has found herself crowned Queen Bee.
As Queen Bee and head guard, you are now in charge of Big Brother's honey-making factory. The rest of the house are now your worker bees. For this week's shopping task, the worker bees must produce jars of honey in Big Brother's factory. If the worker bees meet all Big Brother's targets, then housemates will pass the task. But that's not all. If at any time you feel a worker bee isn't working hard enough, you may activate a sting from the sting station next to the throne to encourage them to work harder.
Sting station? Sting station. Love it. That's hilarious.
That is too high. That is really high.
Very short.
I'm taking those off. That's way too fucking high.
I have to open the door myself.
Where is music?
Why is everyone looking at me like that?
It's funny.
The electric shock has gone. OK, it's Wednesday night, and once again, I feel like a full body language chat with the one and only Dame Judy James. OK, so how much can just keep happening? I can't quite get my head around it. Every time you come here, I'm just like that, Judy.
I switched on. I thought I was watching Hunger Games the other night with the fighting that was going on.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Hazel in the middle.
Are you surprised that in a 24-hour period, something like this can kind of happen and then, you know, come full circle again?
Not really, because, I mean, I think the actual accusations in the non-bombs were quite similar, so I think it was just a case of picking it apart and who said what and when and how. But don't forget that you've got a kind of group bias against Hazel in there, which is much more historical. And there's something about animal survival behaviour that it depends very much on us being a good judge of character. So when suddenly we start to hear that somebody that we actually liked is perhaps intellectually we hear maybe we shouldn't trust them, the brain will still turn it round back to, oh, no, well, I didn't like the look of Hazel, so I think, actually, I will trust Charlie.
Because you want to go with your initial instinct
you
and
feel
your gut
safer.
reaction.
That's right. So then you feel safer going forward after that, because you think, no, I'm a good judge of character.
OK,
so.
we saw Ian earlier on said that Charlie turned it around because she's a nice person. Why do you think she's turned it around? Have you seen something different through body language?
Well, I'm not going to say she's not a nice person, but she was pretty smart. She did it through submissive displays that were very cute. She went round to each housemate individually and picked them off individually. She did the tears. She went into this compliant child. She was
did she pick them off individually because she's like, right, I want to clear my name here?
No, it just worked. But, I mean, you've got Sam. Sam is the age of an embryo, and she's a 28-year-old woman. And she's sitting there and she's going, what shall I do? You know, what should I do? And he really couldn't care less, but she's going round to each one. She got with Dexter. It was amazing because she sat with Dexter. He had to hug her, did you see? I mean, he was like that. But then she got this lipstick out. I don't know if you noticed, straight away. The minute she got what she was looking for, which was the sympathy, it was like a baby with its dummy. She was stimulating her lips, and it was like, I'm all right now. I've got people coaching me again. I've got the sympathy again. It's clever. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's very clever.
OK, we've got that clip of Sam. Let's take a look.
I will not have the whole house thinking I'm something I'm not, because Hazel's too smart and too dangerous and too manipulative for anyone to even give me a look in about what my feelings are.
So what are you seeing there? She does talk a lot, doesn't she, about my feelings, my feelings, my feelings. And you do have to think about other people's feelings as well, because they are, as you said, they're having this bombshell dropped on them and they're like, what's going on?
Yeah, everybody was joining in with the fight. And I think, in a way, she was speaking to Sam. People use Sam because then also they know that the camera's listening to them. But she was like a little baby ape, the way she'd got her paw out. And it was almost asking to be stroked, and then she got the stroke. And then I love the way he hugged her, though, no pelvic touch whatsoever, because he's, like, really, you know, so sexy by now, isn't it? It's like, you know, hands off. But... But no, it was... you know, she did it to all of them, and it was quite interesting watching her. Obviously not Hazel, though. And Hazel was the one that didn't actually... She didn't change her state at all when there was tears and everything. She just kept to her point.
Stuck to her guns.
She had the belief of her point, that's why.
OK. Now, they talked about making plans for the future, moving in together. Has that worked against them at all?
Big time. And I think this is Hazel's Achilles heel, because... Hazel's always said, oh, I don't care about the other housemates, it's just a game. But of all of those housemates, she's formed 2 actual bonds in the house that she's been talking about carrying on after the thing's finished. So that was with Daly, and then Charlie. Suddenly she was going to move in with Charlie. Now, the minute you start saying that, people start assessing you differently. You're no longer just a housemate, you're somebody, can I really trust you? You know, what are you really like? What will you be like to live with afterwards?
Yeah.
So I think it put her under a lot of scrutiny that the other housemates haven't been under.
OK, so now that these 2 aren't friends, and Hazel doesn't really have an ally in Charlie anymore, or so it seems, where does Hazel stand in the house?
Not in a good position, obviously. I mean, she's picked up a lot of anger against her. I think she's extremely strong, and I think whatever you think about Hazel, you've got to give her that. She's not gone into self-pity. Yeah. When she makes her points, she makes them very strongly. She's very clear about what she wants. She's not particularly hypocritical, and I think she's very resilient, and I think she could easily just sit in there for another 2 weeks not talking to anybody.
And just take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we've seen lots of housemates this evening throw the word manipulative around. Who are you reading as the most manipulative from their actions?
I mean, we've got to give it to Dexter because he was openly, but also, I mean, it's not always a bad thing to be, but Gina is quietly manipulative. I mean, she keeps dipping in and out of all the little
bits. In a good way or a bad way, or in just a way?
It's just in a very smart way. I don't even know why she's doing it, but if anybody has an argument, she'll always pop up, and she'll pop in a little word bomb that kind of sticks in people's minds, and then she goes off and actually talks to somebody else. It's almost like a big stirring going on. I think she's enjoying it. Sometimes she's almost rubbing her hands.
So you think she's aware of it?
Oh yeah, for sure. She's always smiling and enjoying it. But you know, you'll hear them quoting her ages afterwards. You know, words like evil, and she uses. I mean, she didn't just say manipulative. She manipulative, and everybody's going, right, okay. And they don't know who said it. Yeah.
So who do you think's in the strongest position in the house right now?
Well, Gina, I mean, Sam's strong, but I think Gina, it seems everything she does, she just comes up smelling of roses. And that scene, even when her boyfriend came up on screen, oh, I love you, which was a real slap in the face for sort of Hazel and Charlie that had been flirting their way around the house. I'm a loyal girlfriend. So, no, she's very strong. I would say she's almost unbeatable right now.
Wowzers. What a thing to end on. Judy James, thank you very much. With the economy the way it is, we expect a lot for the whopping £16.50 that we pay our panellists. So yesterday's guest, Andy Shepherd, was given a hard day's graft with our audience team.
Hi, Andy.
Hello, yes.
I'm John, nice to meet you.
Hey, John, nice to meet you. How are you?
We're waiting for you.
Cool.
Have a seat. There you go. And let's get on it. Let's get started.
OK.
Basically, I really need an audience.
OK.
Hello?
Hello, this is Andy from Big Brother's Bit on the Side.
Hello?
Hello, this is Andy from Big Brother's Bit on the Side.
Big Brother's what?
Bit on the side.
Bit on the what?
Bit on the side. A little bit on the side.
What's on the side?
Little bit.
How much?
Minute amount.
Hello?
Hello, this is Andy from Big Brother's Bit on the Side.
Hello, Andy.
Hello, how are you?
Good, you?
Very well, thank you. I'm just giving you a call to see if you'd like to be on the show.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, this is Andy from Big Brother's Bit on the Side. Hello, this is Andy from Big Brother's Bit on the Side.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm just calling to see if you'd like to be on the show.
Where'd you get this number from?
I was given it by a man.
Someone's winding me up. David, you wanted me to get me? Sorry about it.
Did you find this number in the toilet?
We need 40 people, so I suggest you get out and just get looking for them.
Can I ask you a quick question? Yeah. Do you want to be on TV tonight?
I'm wifing.
Hello, mate. Do you want to be on Big Brother's Bit on the Side tonight?
Not really, no. It's not my cup of tea.
Ladies, sorry to interrupt. Would you like to be on Big Brother's Bit on the Side this evening?
God, no. Certainly not.
So how did you get on earlier, Andy?
Amazing. Got so many people.
Good talkers?
So many good talkers. Like 100 people.
Well, we need to get the coot reel into the holding area, get the drinks set up, and then our audience will be ready to arrive.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you sure you're all right?
Amazing.
Great. Guys, thanks for coming. If you just follow me, we'll make our way into the studio, OK?
Right, so I'm going to give you what Emma's going to be asking you tonight. So if you've got an opinion, shout it out. This is just like the show, but with a bar. Okay. Are you pissed yet? No? Why not? There's wine from a bag. How are you resisting the wine from a bag? Does anyone here really dislike Charlie now?
I think we should get Charlie out.
You think you should get Charlie out?
Friendly.
OK, Hazel, has you... Oh! What do you guys think of Dexter tonight? I quite like what Dexter was doing with Charlie tonight. No? No? No! Guys, that's all the questions that Emma's going to ask you. She might ask you some other ones, which would be great, but you guys seem pretty warmed up. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Take your seats. Yeah. You guys warmed? You ready? Yeah. Are you pumped? Yeah, you're pumped. No one else is yet. Are you guys ready? Yeah! Yeah! Can you do like some rah-rah cheers, like the cheerleader stuff? Yeah? And I need at least one finger snap. Yeah. All right? Good. So, guys, you ready for the show? Yeah! Now, remember everything I told you. Cheer, whoop, girls, click in, and it'll be a great show. Woo!
You did it. This is amazing.
Told you.
High five it.
Boom.
It's Andy Shepherd. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bet on the Side, where there may be a lot of tension in the main show, but here in this studio there is nothing but peace and harmony.
You're a bunch of fucking dickheads. I just fucking hate you, you fucking dickheads.
I think we're in there, mate. Yay.
Quite clearly, no you're not. Right, OK, we are almost at the final, and having watched the housemates for over the past 56 days, let's get it right. The question is, have they lived up to what they promised? Let's have a look at them.
I mean, I'm not going to get nominated. Come on, I won't even be up for eviction. I'm here to get laid and paid. I'm like a car crash you can't stop staring at. When I'm up for eviction... Actually, no, I won't even face eviction.
People are intimidated by my good looks. I'm the reality in reality TV. It's going to be more fun with me in the house. Cheers.
If anyone in the house is stuck up, they're going to hear it from me. I've got no problem nominating someone face to face. I reckon I'm going to win.
My game plan is just to go in as myself, because I think that's all you can do. One thing you'll find out about me is I do love a good argument. I am single and ready to mingle. So let's hope there's some good-looking boys. If somebody does get on my nerves, I can fight my corner. I can definitely fight my corner.
To be a winner, you have to be a sinner. I'm also looking possibly to find love in the house, because the girls can't escape.
Right, before they went in, we asked them a series of questions as how they would play their time in the house. So let's talk housemates in their own words. We're going to start with Gina. Now, before she went into the house, she said her chances of starting an argument were 2 out of 10, saying this.
I never start arguments.
So, of course, we have to go straight to Sally Axel. What do you make of that?
She's full of shit. Fucking hell. No, Gina's lovely, but she, thinks she has to pretend to be something she's not. I mean, being rich, I still don't believe she's rich. So, I think she's just pre-calculated and she's just trying to win people over when really she loves an argument. I would have got on with her, I reckon. I think she's nice.
Do you think you would have eventually had
I think me and her would have been two little game things. Yeah, we would have took Hazel out with the daily situation straight away. Me and her in that safe house would have been better than her and Dexter in that safe house. We would have got it.
OK, let's move on to Sam, because we're running out of time. Asked about how honest he is, he said he'd rate himself 8 out of 10, saying this.
If something needs to be said, I'll say it.
Mark, do you think he's lived up to that in the house?
I think he has. I think he has. Eventually, I think it took
his time.
It took his time, but he manned up and he finally had that say to Dexter and say, "Look, come on, Dexter. You know, really, you're being a bit of a prat." And he was kind to Charlie, and I think
lovely.
I think he uses it.
Yeah, he's lovely.
OK, let's talk about the twins. First up, Jack. He gave himself.
Really? Wow.
Hold on.
Jack's
You haven't
a nice
what I'm
one.
going to say yet. He gave himself 8 out of 10 for honesty, saying this.
It's worthwhile being honest, but I'm fairly bitchy.
Do you think he stayed true to that, Judy?
Absolutely. And nice that he only gave himself 8 8 out of 10. That shows that he is honest, and he's been nice and bitchy as well. So.
OK, what do you guys think?
No, I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I think they're predictable. They do the same
We're
thing.
just talking about Jack at the moment, though.
I don't like him either. I don't like both of them. They're not my type of thing. I'm sorry, they don't. He doesn't do it for me.
Yes. Anybody like Jack? Yes.
No, I really like Jack, and I like them as the twins as the pair as well.
Yeah.
I think on their own they haven't quite got, you know, the oomph behind them. As soon as they become that twosome,
power in numbers.
Absolutely, they really do push it forward, and they love it.
OK, let's talk about that other half of the pair. Joe, obviously, he rated himself 5 out of 10 for starting an argument, saying this.
I'm not a particularly argumentative person, but my opinions are strong.
Oh, Jeffrey Bungle!
Thoughts, please, Inley.
I think they are argumentative, and I think... Do you know what? I thought we saw the real twins in the diary room after Charlie's friend did the nominations, and they were very, very bitchy and very, very rude. And I thought, oh, hang on a second, fellas, that's what you're really like, and you've kept that suppressed for the last 56 days.
Would you like to hear that about you?
I wouldn't go into the thing is they're criticising Charlie and all the other people being bitchy, and then they go off and be really, really nasty, I thought.
But they're all being bitchy in the house,
I know, it's good, isn't it? It's fun, isn't it?
Everyone's accusing everybody of doing all this stuff when really
insane.
they're all doing it because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, it's really broken down,
Isn't one of those twins trying to kill the other one in the pool? Doesn't it? It just doesn't look right.
It was quite funny in last night's show, wasn't it? It was
Free Willy gone wrong.
OK, let's move on to Charlie. Charlie's motives have been questioned recently, as we've seen in the last couple of nights. She rated herself 8 out of 10 for honesty, saying this.
I can be incredibly honest. I'd say I'm blunt.
If she's aware of her bluntness, then do you think maybe she needs to try a little bit harder to rein that in?
I don't know. See, I think she plays the vague card. Maybe she's playing a good game. And I just mean her life game. But she plays the vague card. When it gets a bit weird, she'll drop this bomb and you think, whoa, hello.
When she said Gina
do you mean that? But I think she knows it's there as a bit of ammunition. At any time, she can say the thing.
When she called Gina that prostitute,
I totally think that. Let her be blunt. Let her have her little say, but I think she needs to get the courage in her to just be like, do you know what? So what? So what if I said it? Oh well.
Exactly. Yes.
I think she needs to get that little. She needs a little. Like, kick up the backside. She's trying to tell people in her own little way, like this is how she feels.
She just delivers it wrong.
Yeah,
the delivery needs working on, I think.
Yeah.
We need to talk about Sophie. Just to be fair, she gave herself 10 out of 10 for honesty.
I'm always honest.
See, you missed that. Everyone was shouting. It was very good.
Be quiet. She's trying to do the telly. Shut up, you lot.
It's a stable to show. Do you want to hear it one more time? Listen. Okay.
I'm always honest.
Sally, have we seen the honest girl from Canning Town?
Do you know what? Sophie is a diamond, and she's not aired enough because in the house she's such an influential person. She's honest, she's decent. She comes from a very loyal family. She's hard-working, and she'll say what she thinks. She needs to be aired more because that is a diamond in there.
There's a problem with all these women in the house, and they're all afraid of Gina. I think Sophie is honest.
No, she isn't. Sophie is
I think Charlie can be honest. Bear with me. Oh, you've had your say. Sophie's had a chance to be honest, and Charlie would be honest, but the problem is they all are afraid of Gina because the audience applaud her. It's true. Get Gina out.
Sophie's not afraid of anyone.
You want to hear what Dexter said? Listen to this.
I deal with deceptive people for a living, so I like to be honest in my normal life.
How much of the true Dexter have we seen, Ian?
I've got no idea. I've got literally no idea, and that's why I love him. I don't know who he is. He is my favourite. I know, but he just hides everything. I've got no idea about anything about him.
He should definitely
I have no
stay
idea
in
either.
for
Mark,
facts.
will he screw the people over that he's close to win this?
Yeah. Quick as a flash. Quick as a flash. Because it's funny, every time his friends come in here, they're like amazing. You think, wow, he's got really great friends.
He paid them.
These
But
people,
he hasn't got any friends.
So these, well, I know, but you know, there's a side to Dexter that we haven't seen.
Dexter said he'd sell his own mum.
He's not rich man. You know, he doesn't care about them. Yeah, money.
OK, we have to talk about Hazel now as well.
Ooh.
Because we've got to fit them all. Hazel
we love
said
her.
this.
I'm as loyal as a Labrador, but if I smell a rat, I'll jump ship on a friendship in a flash.
Judy, is she jumping ship on Charlie?
She's jumped ship on a lot of her friends in there, and I think she's obviously done it knowingly. I mean, she's... At any time, if she saw them being nominated, if she thought they were going out, if she felt that they were being against her, she jumps... Yeah, she jumps
left
and hops.
Dan within a
She does
second.
go back sometimes. She went back to Dan again, but she will hop off, definitely.
She remained friends with Dexter as well.
Is she friends with Dexter?
No.
She knows Dexter's powerful. That's why she sticks in with Dexter.
Time, Emma. Time, panel. Time, audience.
Time, everybody. Time.
So that is the housemates in their own words. I am like Ian, I'm still none the wiser, quite frankly. Now remember, if you've got something to say and you'd like to join us in the studio, then get in touch. All the details are on your screen right about now. Right, after an exhausting debate, I am exhausted. I feel like watching a mouth-watering exclusive. Everybody say Shazam. Shazam! They're way too fucking sore. Fuck. They're way too
Queen, tell her.
They're way too sore.
working harder.
Did you do that? They're really sore. I'm taking them off. Looks like that all day. Fuck that. Seriously, like they're way too hard.
I nearly shat myself. Don't do it again.
Give us a warning. Charlie!
I had to go with the orders.
I'm waiting for it. Gina, it's not funny. Miss Queen.
They held mine for long. That's not fair.
Just work. Just get on with it.
I love it when they have that task. It's fun. OK, I'm in the phone room. I am phone alone. It always twists my mouth when I have to say that. Harry, who we got in line one?
We've got Regina from County Tyrone.
Regina, are you there?
Yes, hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. What would you like to talk about?
I just wanted to talk about the naturally beautiful Irish girl, Hazel.
Yes.
I just say that she doesn't have anything fake, boobs, lips or hair.
Yeah.
And from the word go, I feel that she has been picked on as an Irish girl and slated at every turn. Initially by Gina, whose looks or anything are real, but real or natural. And I just feel that everyone seems to be very jealous of Hazel and how she's so natural. Nothing's fake about her. And even yourself, Emma, I just feel that yourself and AJ and even the psychologists and the psychotherapists have at every opportunity slated her.
Really? How have I slated her?
Well, just when everything that seems to come around when they're talking about Hazel, it's something nasty about her or not nice about her. I haven't heard anybody try to make anything nice and positive about her.
Well, I think as a debate show, we are reflecting on what we've just seen. And you know, the panel come in and they have their view and the audience come in and they have their view. We don't cherry-pick the people that come in here. So if the audience aren't in favour of Hazel, then there's nothing we can do about it because it's about people having their say. Like you're having your say now as a fan of Hazel, and that's really good because it's hard to find people that like Hazel.
That she, you know, everything seemed to be very negative about her, even when it comes to the daily incidents, which I don't like reflecting on, but he was as sneaky and underhand about the whole thing.
Absolutely, as you know, I've said in here before.
That he hadn't a girlfriend to her originally and writing secret messages on her hand.
Absolutely.
That he left her.
He should have nipped it in the bud very early on, and at the same time, Hazel should have also said, "Let's not go there right now." So you know,
I think she did.
It should all have been stopped way before it got to where it went to.
Yeah,
listen,
well,
the good thing is, you've come on tonight. Can I just say something? You've come on tonight and you've had your say and you've been pro-Hazel, and that's good because it gives us a different opinion because we don't get that in the audience very often. So thank you so much, Regina, for coming on and being positive.
Thank you very much for hearing me.
We've got time for one more.
Jim from Lancaster.
Jim from Lancaster.
Hi. Woo.
How are you?
Hi. I'm good, thank you. You?
Yes, very good.
I'm just a bit disappointed about Gina, really.
Yes.
I think she's just had one little thing that Hazel said to her about Charlie's duplicity, and then suddenly Gina's
what,
gone.
sorry?
about how Charlie's been a real two-faced and about the candidate thing.
Yeah.
And then Gina said, oh, yeah. And then there was this other thing, and saying that when Charlie was trying to comfort Hazel in the kitchen, that actually that was Charlie being really awful and manipulative and rude. And I don't think it was. I think Charlie's been a good friend to Hazel. And I think that Charlie's been a good friend to Gina. And I think that suddenly Gina's now turned and has been really mean to Charlie. And I really feel sorry for her.
OK, well, listen, we're out of time, but thank you for your opinion.
Right,
and it's good that it's kind of all turning back and Charlie is feeling more comfortable in the house, which is good. I'll be back after the news. Ian and Mark, they're going to be chatting in the reality gallery. I feel like I just need a rest. See you in a bit. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side, the reflective snuggle after the steamy romp of the main show. Here's today's news. At 11:42 this morning, Gina was regretting her big decision of the day, picking Charlie as her god bee.
It actually suits you, though, the role. That is funny.
Thank you. Is she telling them off?
No, she's
Are
sitting
they
down.
still not?
She's sitting down eating Indian in front of them.
She needs to be sacked.
I know. That's the thing with Charlie. When she knows she's not got to do anything, because she don't ever do anything, does she, in tasks?
Yeah, I thought that she would have to do things and... You know what I mean? I can't believe she's sat there eating Indian.
She's still sitting there. You should call Charlie and say, are they working?
Can you call her, please?
Yeah. Charlie, Gina wants you. Queen Gina.
Whilst you're sat there eating your Indian, why aren't they working harder? I want blood, I want sweat, and I want tears.
She wants blood, sweat and tears?
And stings. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Eating an Indian meal at 11:30 in the morning, far too much luxury, but also I want to do that, please. At 2:48 this afternoon, Sam was the man with a plan to make the Queen Bee laugh.
Tell me good jokes.
Only good
no
jokes.
cheesy ones.
Okay.
Make me laugh. I want laughter.
You want laughter?
I want to laugh.
Okay, I remember before a policeman knocked on my door and he said, your dog had been chasing someone on a bike. I said, don't be stupid, my dog ain't got a bike. You get it?
No.
I bought myself a penis enlarger on eBay the other day.
A penis enlarger?
Yeah.
Okay.
And some fucker sent me a magnifying glass. I was in bed with my new girlfriend the other night, and she said to me, Sam, this is the biggest wang I've ever laid my hands on. I said, you're pulling my leg.
Anyway.
Gina is dying to laugh at that one. That was very funny. I have got a joke, though, OK? So, what is a bumblebee's favourite Channel 5 show? Neighbours. I think it's good. And finally, at 3:28 this afternoon, Hazel was reaching her tipping point.
Guys, certain people aren't listening and we could lose the task and we have to get Hazel on the treadmill. I'm not doing it.
Hazel, do it for like 5 minutes if that.
Or else we'll lose the task. Not listening.
Sting again.
Hazel, literally like for 5 minutes.
Why do I keep getting
I'll do it, but I'm not going into my shoes.
Yeah, take your shoes off. Just do it for a couple of seconds. Then Jack will swap back with you.
They're little fucking bitches. What did she actually say? Fucking little bitches?
Yeah, she said it under her breath.
Oh.
I think she thinks it because obviously, like, it's you and you've had an argument, so that's probably why she said it. If it was anyone else, like Jack and Joe, I don't think she would have cared.
Yeah. The thing is, it's just a task, and we
just need to do it.
Yeah, we just need to do it. It's just a task, just to win shopping and some other bits.
I think Hazel's feeling betrayed. I'll stop the puns now, I promise. That's today's news. Now, Friday is eviction night and somebody will be kicked out into the real world. So who faces the booing mob this week? Hazel! Hazel! Shut up! You decide. This week, Charlie Dexter, Hazel, Jack and Joe and Sophie all face the public vote. Who goes? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 50 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. For Charlie, add 02. For Dexter, add 05. For Hazel, add 07. For Jack and Joe, add 08. For Sophie, add 13. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote. OK, Ian and Mark should be in the reality gallery with all the gossip. Oh, you're there?
Yes, we're here.
What's
I'm here
happening?
with my BFF.
And look at you two smiling.
It's
So you've
just
known
love,
each other
just
an
love.
hour and you've made best friends.
Yeah, we made this, and we've only known each other a couple of minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll fall out very shortly.
Ian, what is that grin for?
Because I like... Sorry, what's your name?
You don't know.
I like this guy a lot. I really like this guy a lot.
Why? What's happened?
You don't know where my hands are.
Is it warm?
Yeah, it's hot, baby.
Because
we're in here. This is like the Truman Show.
Yeah,
this is a bit.
Yeah, this is it. We're doing
There's
the thing.
Ed Harris over there. He's grown his hair a bit. But this is where it's all happens.
OK, well, you've got 25 seconds to
What do you
tell
want us to
what's
talk
going
about?
on.
Big Brother?
What's going on? A whole lot of things are going on.
Charlie's looking hot because they're doing this bee task. She's kind of dressed like Adamant. You notice that? She's kind of got the Adamant sort of look going, which I think works on guys and girls.
I love
Let's bring it back.
Adamant.
Yes, so do I.
Yeah, and Dexter's looking pretty good in his costume. He looks good in every costume, doesn't he?
He does look so good. I love
See, I
Dexter.
knew you two thought he was hot too.
Yeah.
Jack, one thing, Jack has noticed that Sam's feet are really skinny, but says his own feet are like fat pig trotters. Well, I agree.
And Hazel actually has said that she wanted to be a neurologist, but modelling came along and she fell into that.
OK,
Like Nicole Kidman in that movie with Tom Cruise.
Ian?
Sorry?
Yes.
What?
Thank you very much.
Are we done?
Yeah.
We came all the way over here for this?
Well, yeah,
We've annoyed a whole room full of people working
don't
for
put your hands
this.
back where they were.
I never liked him.
Ian, what's happening up here?
It's my new ink. Although it's nice and subtle. It's good.
OK. What's happening online?
BB Makeover, which we do every Saturday.
Yes, we
you
do.
can now see the highlights from the latest one with Wolfie at channel5.com/BB Makeover.
Yeah.
Or, in line of our latest task, maybe that would be channelhive.com.
BB Makeover.
BB, yeah.
At channelhive.com.
Yeah, but it's actually channel5.com.
But that doesn't exist because it's not
No,
real. So
no, so don't go
to
there.
Channel 5.
Come on, Jesus.
All right.
Anyway, I've got some tweets
Yeah, go
about opinions changing on the housemates over time.
30 seconds of opinion.
OK, Lewis Reed says, I think Gina has grown the most out of all the housemates. At first, I thought she'd leave the house within the first few weeks.
Yep, I think we all did.
Mia says, Hazel, at the start, seemed lovely. Then I thought she was a snake. Then I liked her because she opened up, but now I don't like her.
So she's taking you on...
Flip-flopping all over the shop.
taking you on a roller coaster of emotions.
And a widdly, windy journey.
I think you're just about done.
OK.
Yeah, they're counting me down. Ready? Bye, Ian.
Bye.
Thanks to all of my guests. That's a lot for tonight. Don't worry, though. We'll be back here again tomorrow. Camera 2's really upset. Callum's going to be here, Lacey Banghard and Neil Ruddock. Plus, dance psychologist Peter Lovett returns, and we've got a special performance from XL with an ode to his girlfriend, Gina. He's going to be singing. Good night.